start now. um, yeah. Okay. So I'm just doing this because I think it's good to know these stories. And actually, I never talked to you about. I talked to Dad sometimes about his growing up in Vietnam and coming here and all of that, but I never asked you. Uh, so yeah, I just want to know what that was like for you and your big family, because I think Dad came here by himself, right? And but you came here with like grandma and grandpa and everybody.
Well, our journey is different than Dad's. It's more complicated than Dad's journey.
What makes it more complicated?
Well, because we have a big family, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, your grandma, she only sent your dad by himself. But for my family, my dad wanted us to go all along together, but we couldn't go together because we have too many people. And when
Mm-hmm.
you escape, it's very dangerous. You can either die on the sea,
Mm-hmm.
it's a long trip, or you can get them. The girls and the women get raped by the Thai pirate,
Mm-hmm.
and they can get killed. So it's pretty hard. So my dad sent me Bắc Hằng, chú Kiệt, and Govi
Mm-hmm.
together first. Well, actually, he sent Bắc Trâm first and her family first, and they got to America. And then after that, he sent myself, chú Kiệt, Govi, and Bắc Hằng,
Mm-hmm.
the second one. And then we went to because in order to come here, we have to stop in Thai.
Hmm.
And apparently, we're very lucky. Nothing happened to us. We don't get killed. We don't get nothing happened to anyone. So we're lucky. We got to the campsite and we stayed there. And after we got there for a couple of months, and then ông bà ngoại and the rest of my sister and brother came,
Hmm.
and we apparently we were lucky enough to see them there, to meet them there, and we are also lucky that nothing happened to them either. We are very lucky that none of us got raped or killed or anything happened. So we stayed in the camp, the entire camp, for like 2 years in Thai. And then after that, my mom has a younger brother, live in the state, and he's sponsor us. He sponsored our family to the state. So we went to Philippines and we stayed there for 6 months to study English.
Oh wow.
And then after we got here. So we got here, Bắc Trâm family has a total of 4 people, right? Her husband and 2 kids. They stay in one room apartment. And guess what? All my family. So 9 of us and plus ông bà ngoại. That's 11 of us, right?
Yeah.
So 11 of us plus 4 is 15 people stay in one bedroom apartment.
So this was this the younger brother apartment? Or
No, Bắc Trâm.
Oh, Bắc Trâm. Okay.
The oldest one. Remember she came first?
Mm-hmm.
So far, did you get my story?
Yes. So grandma, how did she knew she had her younger brother who was already in the US?
Oh yeah, because when he left before 1975, so he left already. So we know. So the thing is, he left, but he still contact with us. So he still send home present every once a year, and at that time they contact by mail. So like about 1 or twice a year by letter, by mail. So back then, I think the mail they send by U.S. Postal from country to country, it takes about 30 days to receive, about a month. Yeah, so that's how they contact. So yeah, of course. So yeah, so he knows that we are here, because the thing is, when you get to U.S. camp, to the Thai camp, we have a U.S. embassy works, or you know how U.S. embassy, they work everywhere, right? So they went to the camp, they help us to look for anybody, because we have like a couple 100,000 people over there at the camp. So the U.S. Embassy, they came over and they work on one family by family to find out if you have any relative in the state or Canada or Australia, anywhere, so they can find them for you. So they find them for you, and then they ask them to sponsor us over.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever, like your dad, right? Your dad doesn't have any family in the state. So what they did was they find American or someone that helped them, that sponsor them to the state. But we are lucky we have my mom's younger brother here, so they sponsor all of us. Remember Mark's family, all my cousin, all my mom's sister family. Yeah, he sponsored all of us.
Oh.
He sponsored how many family? 4 family.
Wow.
Because he worked for LA at the time, the LA magazine newspaper. They are very popular, and so he works there. So he makes very good money. So yeah, so he did get to sponsor us all over. So we stayed with Jum's house for like, I think 1 month, I think. And then after that, he because he have a small house, a 2-bedroom house, so he moved us to his house, that house, 2-bedroom. And so 9 of us, and Ông Ngoại stay there 11, right? And then he sponsored the other 3 families, so we all stay in the same house again.
Wow.
So guess what? We sleep in 2-bedroom in the living room. I don't know, but somehow in the hallway we fit all in, and there's only 1 bathroom.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I think we stay for about a couple months, and then we start buying house, and then everybody go to work, and grandma bought a house, the other one they bought house, and then we start moving out.
Yeah. So okay, to go back to grandma's younger brother. So did he leave when the war started? Like, did he know that it was going to be bad, or?
No, it started already.
So
actually they fled. You know what they do is actually they fled already. But at that time, when I think when it happened, they know the war is coming. They know that we're gonna get corrupt by the North. So those people who have a higher, he was a lawyer. So he took family first, and apparently they got on the airplane, on the helicopter first. I think at that time, whoever works in a higher rank for the government, they know it's coming, so they get to bring their own family to run away first.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. So okay, for example, a lot of family, right? They are working during. I think what I remember when they were working, and something happened, and then they find out. But then by the time they want to go back to get their family, it's too late. So they just go by themselves. So a lot of family, they got break up. They don't even know where's their husband at. There's wife at. So that's why a lot of people, then several years later, they get to contact again with each other. Well, that's what I heard from people only. Of course, I was too young to know. I wasn't born yet.
So so then how old were you when you had to leave?
I born in 1971, and I left there 1990. 1980 or 81. I don't remember, but either 1980 or 81. I was 10, I think. I think I was 10, so probably 1981.
Was it hard to leave?
Of course, it was hard. So it was horrible. I cannot remember everything, but I can remember a lot. We walked. So what happened? We travel because from my area, we live in kind of like a village in mountain. So we have to take bus, go to the city, and then we take and then we stay there for a couple of days. And then from city, we have to go down 2 hours away where they have the boat, the ocean. So what happened? We walked from the house that we stay in for a couple of days, because we have to go by at midnight, right? Otherwise, the communists, they're gonna get us and they're gonna put us in jail. So what we do is we walk at nighttime in the jungle for several hours. I think because in Vietnam, people go to sleep very early, like go to bed very early, and there's no light. So I think as the suns come down, which mean then I remember, I think we start walking from that house around 8 o'clock. So no matter what, we have to walk to get to the boat before the sunrise. Otherwise, we're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
And it was very scary. We don't know what we're walking to. We just walk in the jungle. That's how I remember.
So were you said grandma and grandpa sent you guys in like groups of like 2 or 3?
Yeah, 3 of us into a with this. I remember this boat have total 42 people. So there was me, Govi, Hang, and Chuket, 4 of us plus the other.
So then, how did grandma and grandpa like plan this? How did they know to send you on that boat, or what was the?
Oh, because apparently grandpa, my dad has an older brother. He do this for a living.
Like help people escape?
Yeah, he get people to escape, but it's I can't talk about it.
It's okay.
No, but his brother is the one who helped 100,000 people to escape. And then, but he sent his family to Germany. He sent his family first.
I think I remember reading about there's a guy in Germany who really helped a lot of people.
No, he died. Okay, so he sent everybody, and then so finally he decided to go. So my dad sent him a letter. He said, "You have to go now. You have to go to find your family because you've done enough for everyone already." Because he's very well known, and then no, he died already. But we don't know how he died. And then finally he left. So he sent my dad a letter. He's coming. To he's leaving. And then so then we never heard from him anymore. So one day my dad was in the camp. There's a lot of people, right? So my dad was walking in the camp, and then there was a little boy. He saw my dad. He went over and he started crying. He hugged my dad. He go, "Oh, you still alive?" So he called my dad's my uncle's name, right? My dad's brother's name. His name is V. That's V. And then he called my dad and he hugged him. He go, "Oh, you still alive?" And then my dad was in shock. He asked him, "What do you mean? I don't know who you are." He said, "Don't you remember me? We're on the same boat, but I thought you died already." And so my dad, we're lucky enough that, so with my dad, he's a little kid, so my dad asked him, he cannot say so much because he's very young. He only said that all the people from his boat got killed by the pirate. Yeah, so he said he saw them all die. So that's how we know. That's the only thing that we know. So we don't know that how he died or what happened. The only thing that the boy was said that they killed everyone, and somehow he still survived, and somebody rescued him. Yeah, so that's how we know. That's also my dad was. My dad can never talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
Because he looked exactly like my dad. So that's how people know. That's how people know. He's my dad's brother.
Yeah.
And he's the one who helped us a lot in Vietnam because he has money. He's rich.
Yeah, you said this is the lawyer, right?
No, that's my dad's brother. The lawyer is my mom. The lawyer is my mom's brother. He's the one who sponsors us, meaning that when you're in the camp, right, you need someone with the family that sponsor come bring you over, that you will take care of them.
Yeah.
And then my dad's brother is the one in Vietnam who helps people get together, plan. He get the boat, so everybody pay a little money, right? He doesn't make anything for him, but he's a very smart man. And then he get all the people together to send them to leave the country, to escape from the communists. So he sent his family first. But the thing is, the problem was my dad, actually, he never want us to go because he afraid we have too many people. Some of us gonna die. So, and my mom cannot live like that. So finally, his brother, the one that died, told my dad, brother, if you don't go, I will not go. So if you want me to go to meet my family, then you have to go first. Then I'll go. Because he lost my dad's dad. He died so early. So his brother loves him a lot, like his dad. They are like dad and son. So then finally my dad agreed to leave. My dad said, okay, fine. Then he will leave. He will go, escape. And that's what happened. Because it wasn't for my dad. He left long time already to see his family. So his wife, they went to German, and she had a lot of kids too. So she raised them by herself. So that's why, because now she's too old, she cannot come anymore. Before, she come to my mom and my dad once a year from German to stay with my mom for like a month. Yeah, I don't think you guys ever met. I don't know if you met them. But anyway, now she's too old, she can't go anymore. So then my dad still send her money and everything, because like even Mark's family, like those my aunts, they still send money to his to the family in German, because they they owe them. Yeah, so yeah, he helps a lot of people, Philip.
Yeah,
he helps a lot of people. That's why it's but it's just so sad that even now we always still wish that one day we run into him on the street or somewhere.
Did all of your family know him well?
Yes. I still remember him even when I was 10, because he's, like I told you, he treat my dad like his son. So he always stay with us every time, because after his family left, he always come to see us. And he treat us like his own kid or his grandkid. So yeah, we are very close with and my mom family side too. They are very close with him, because he's a very nice person. So everybody knows him.
Is the rest of his family still in Germany?
Yeah, they are in Germany. The cousins, they come here once in a while. So every time, actually one of the I'm pretty sure one of my cousins, she come down for every time we have a family wedding, they come down. Well, only one of them live here in San Francisco.
Okay.
And then a couple months ago, last year, I think this year, 2020, not too long ago, another family came with us for a couple of days. They just come to visit, and then they go on vacation stuff. But yeah, one family live in San Francisco. Your mom and your dad know them.
So where did you and everybody live, and all your sisters and brothers in Vietnam?
Oh, I don't know how to say that. Okay, you can write. It's Đà Lạt. It's D A, and the next word is LAT.
Is it somewhere? You said it was like in the mountains, in a village.
Well, it's far, and it's a we grow tea and coffee.
Oh.
Yeah, so we grow tea and coffee. That's how they make the living.
I heard I don't know who told me this, but somebody said that grandma was like a big businesswoman or something. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, she does. She do everything. She's the one. She's the only one that raised the family. She's the one who makes money to raise all of us. She works very hard. She always, actually, Ngoại was the one who took care of us more, and then she's the one who's on outside to do business.
That's interesting, because I don't know. Usually, I think.
Nope, I know you can't tell, right? I know, but even now, when you look at grandma, you cannot tell that's her, right?
Yeah, I do not think of her as,
a housewife.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't. So in Vietnam is, because they all have a lot of kids, right? So the older sibling take care of the younger one, just like your dad too. And my dad, the thing is, my dad, he's kind of educated, so he doesn't really do farm or do much. My dad, he was a military nurse.
Oh.
Yeah. And then after he married to my mom, then he became a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So he's always like more like in an office guy, but my mom is like the one with the business and everything. So yes, my mom is the one who take care of the family. She makes a lot of money, but then until when you gave birth to Phương, you know Phương, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when she got very sick.
Wait, grandma got what? How did she get sick, or like what happened?
She always have stomach ache. We don't know what happened. You know, in Vietnam, it's not a good place. It's not a good place for care the health. I don't know, but something happened with her stomach. She had surgery a couple of times. And Phương just born. So actually, Phương, she doesn't even know grandma for a long time.
Oh.
Because Bác Nhung is the one who take care of Phương.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom, she's just in the hospital for a long time. I didn't see my mom for like a year, I think. I remember that.
Wow.
Because the hospital is very far. And actually, my mom was there. Just the doctor said that they tried to did the operation on her 3 times, but she never wake up. So they said that so finally she wakes up, but they said that just wait for her to die. That's it. So we are waiting for her to die. But it's a miracle. And guess what? She wake up. She woke up, and everyone. It's a miracle that she wake up and she lived. So I still remember the day because she was gone for 1 year or longer. And we miss her. We cry all the time. Only my dad go see her, take care of her. So Bác Nhung, Bác Hằng, and Bác Trâm is the one who take care of all the siblings.
Uh-huh.
And then I remember the day my mom came when my dad, he sent a letter, a mail. He said, oh, mom is coming home on that day. And you know what? The whole village, because you know when you live in that little village area, there's only one big street, right? Just like the Fox Hill, but very small. Everybody came out to wait for her.
Wow.
Everyone came out to wait for her to come home. And I remember after that, my grandma, her mom, had a big party to welcome her back. So that's why, and then after that, that's when and then she cannot do so much anymore.
How big was the village?
Oh my God. It's, you know what? You know where our Orange, where we live in Orange, the area?
Yeah.
The Orange house? I think it's about probably 5 times of that.
Okay.
Like about 4 to 5 times of that area. So everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
It's like, even now, can you believe I left when I was 10 years old? But I still remember some of them. Remember I went back a couple of years ago? Of course, I don't remember their face, right? I mean, come on, from 10 to 40 something.
Yeah.
But of course, but I remember their name. Of course, I remember their name. Yeah. So yes, but now of course it's changed a lot. But
did they remember you?
Yeah, because remember, Philip, the one that stayed behind always remember the one that left. But the thing is, my family is well known over there.
Is that because of grandma or?
No, yeah, because there was very well. Actually, my mom family is very well off. So yeah, so they know us well. You know, it's funny. Even Ukraine, right? I think you know my sister Ukraine, right? I think she left when she was like 5 years old, I think. And it's funny, on that day when me and Ukraine and Vietnam came back like 4 years ago. So when the church and we came out, right, one of the lady asked, "Oh, where's Gwen?" They actually asked her. So we was like, "Oh my God, how can she go?" Yeah, they remember her. And then she said, "Oh, this is me."
Yeah. Wait, she left at 5 years old? Like,
yeah,
from the village? Or
yeah. Huh?
Oh, because she's okay, yeah. Because she's is she younger than you?
Yeah, she's younger than me.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Me and then chú Kiệt going down. Me, chú Kiệt, Dì Quyên, Dì Phương, Dì Hoài.
Okay. Yeah. So then, so it was a pretty small village. Is it different? Was it, I guess, different now that you kind of live here and you don't really know your neighbors too well, or maybe you do, but was it different kind of adjusting to the different culture here?
Totally different.
Yeah, what was the thing that was most different for you?
Okay, Philip, when I, in my head, right, of course, I only remember how it looks when I left.
Yeah.
Right? You know, even the street, there was there's no pavement. There is no, you know, on what you call that? The street is just dirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And but the thing is, like, when okay, let me see. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
You see what I just sent you?
Let's see. Yes.
So that's how Bang Ngoai's house look right now.
Oh. Wow.
But before it wasn't like that. I'm trying to look for
like it was just a dirt road and yeah.
No, that's better. That's, you know, that's changed to, it's like 100% better than when we left.
Yeah, but before it was, you said, like all dirt roads and
yeah, and the house wasn't
very
like
rural.
that. The house wasn't that nice.
Is that
So
still Grandma's house?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, so actually, okay, that house, right? We Bang Ngoai own that house, right? We live in that house until, but you know, the communists, they as soon as you leave the house, they know right away because it's very small village area, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Bang Ngoai left after me. So I think, yeah, Bang Ngoai, they left at midnight. They have to walk. They cannot take the bus because they can hear. So Bang Ngoai left at 12 midnight. Mm-hmm. And then I heard by 5, 6 in the morning, they seized the house. So they took the house away. And then after that, Bang Ngoai's sister, it's our own house, but we have to pay the money to get them back.
Oh.
Can you believe that? Yeah. So yeah, and then they took the house back for Bang Ngoai. And then after that, so after the President Clinton, he became the president, and then the Vietnam and the American can go back and forth, and that's when Bang Ngoai and ông Ngoại keep go back to fix the house. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they fixed the house totally different than when we were there. It's not exactly how it looks. It's nothing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
So then, is that house? Does anybody live there right now, or is it just there?
No, just somebody there to help to. Somebody there to help to take care. Mm-hmm. You see, I just sent you another one when I came back.
Yeah.
So okay, so actually, Philip, it looks 100 times worse than what I just sent you.
When this was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's 4 years ago. Wow. So this is 100 times better. Mm-hmm. Than what I yeah, that was 100 times better than before when we left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks, wow.
See that? Actually, like I told you, it's yeah. So the house, they fixed it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's but that's, like I said, it's 100 times better. Yeah. So, but the thing is, when I came back, I expected it to look like when I left. So because that's my memory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So then, you said you went to the refugee camp and you were there for 2 years? We were there for in Thai. They call Thai. This is a place they call Sikil, right? It's a Thai place. Yeah, refugee camp for 2 years. And then we went to another one refugee camp in Philippines for another 6 months. Mm-hmm. And that's where I remember during my transaction between Vietnam to America, it's about
2 years to 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
2 to 3 years from Vietnam to America.
Did you have like an idea of what was happening?
I don't know. We just know we go to America. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Vietnamese people dream is to go to America. That's all.
Yeah.
So I just know that we escaped from the communists to go to America to look for freedom.
Yeah. Did you feel like you were in danger?
Yeah, we always do. It's scary, Philip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's we never feel safe or secure until we got to America. That's when even when we get on the airplane, we were so happy. So every step is like we feel a little better, but we didn't feel completely free and safe until we land to America and we get off the LAX airport.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we know for sure we are safe.
Mm-hmm. And then grandma, you said grandma and grandpa, they bought a house. Did you guys actually land in California? Is that where you?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
we all live here. We never move. We live in, yeah. So we land in LAX, right? And we live in Gardena.
Mm-hmm.
You know where the area that the house we bought was the first one. I don't know. You cannot remember when I met your dad. Do you remember that first house?
I think so. I do. Yeah. Was it the one
That's the,
kind of close to Mark's house?
no. That's our second house.
Mm-hmm.
This one is another one before that. Before we, but yeah, you guys went there a couple of times already. But I don't know. I think if I show a picture, you remember, but if not, you can't. That's
yeah.
So we moved to Mark's house after I think 1 year. 1 year after I met you.
Okay.
Wait, no, I was married in the other house. Oh my! Moved to Mark's house later after I married your dad.
Wait, I do remember the first house actually. I think.
Yeah, the house I married your dad married me.
Yeah. Okay, I do remember kind of.
I have to find a picture of you. Are very cute. Okay, we're taking who got married? Oh, one of my cousins who got married on that way. I forgot. One of my family got married and your dad and you guys came over.
Mm-hmm.
And we were taking picture and you were like, you try to get yourself in the back of the picture. I'll find your picture and show you. Yeah, because you try to get into our picture in the background.
Uh-huh.
Hey, who's that?
Hey, Dad.
Happy New Year, Philip.
Oh, he's doing my interview, honey. So
Happy New Year.
Okay.
One by one, not a group.
Okay.
Interview.
Yeah.
And then
so then you said it was 1 year after. So you got to America when you were 13 or so. About
12 or 13. It's see, the thing I keep forget if I came here in 84, 83.
Mm-hmm. So then
I forgot either 1 year, 83 or 84. That's what the year I came.
Yeah. So then you started. Was it hard to? You had to start going to school, right?
Oh yes, very. Yeah, I remember the date we came was in October 26th.
Mm-hmm.
And then after we did all the paperwork, and then we moved to the house after 1 month, and then we go back to school. We went to school, and it was very hard. We don't know any English. We don't know anything. It's just like no here. We just go to school. That's it. We don't understand anything. Yeah.
Yeah. So then
so it was hard.
Did you start high school at that time?
No, I'm 1 year late. They put me in 6th grade.
Oh.
So I was 1 or 2 years behind. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think 1 year behind. So I was in 6th grade.
What was the hardest part? Was it not being able to speak with people or understanding like the teacher or?
Yes, everything.
Everything.
Everything, because it's totally different. You know how because right now actually, okay, you know what? in the future, if you ever have a chance to go back to Vietnam, if you go back to my village, it's totally different. But you know what? If you live in the city, like the Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, right? So their lifestyle is more modern. So if you live there, you can adapt to American style like easier.
Yeah.
But where I live, like where your dad lived, yes, he can. But where I live, it's totally different. It's just, if you go back and you will see.
Yeah.
It's even now, yes, but it's a little better. But yeah, it's really hard where we came from.
Yeah. But your English is like really good, and I don't know. See, you know, you're able to get a job and like communicate very well and all of that.
Thank you. You know what? I'm the worst one. Did you know that? Because you know why? I always hang out with Vietnamese people only, with Vietnamese friends, because I feel uncomfortable speaking English. I have no confidence. So all my friends, because we go to church, right? The Vietnamese church. And I try to hang out with the Vietnamese friend. So that's why my English is the worst one in the family. But yes, when I go to work, that's when I start, I became more comfortable and I'm more outspoken. Yeah, but when I was in school, I wasn't like this. I changed after 2 years when I started working. I changed myself when I was about 20. Well, actually, I didn't change until I was about 27 years old. That's when I was like more outspoken and more. I have more.
That was yesterday.
And I have more confidence. Yeah. Before I wasn't in Philip.
What made you change, or what?
The job.
you had, so you had to.
The job that I have to deal with people.
Yeah.
And talk to the. See, it's my job, right, Philip? I have to talk to different people. We have to talk to customer. We have to talk to U.S. custom. We have to talk. We talk to a lot of different kind of people and a different, all kinds of people, like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, good people, bad people. Basically, we have to communicate, and then with, for example, with us, right? Our job, we talk with international people. So yeah, so we have to adapt and learn. Otherwise, you cannot solve the problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I learned, and then that's how I got better. That's why my boss, this one, he said they had a play at the Christians. My boss is Christian, right? And they have a play for Christmas for like 2 hours. And he spoke about me. He said he thanked God that God sent me to him for the job.
This was
at home. I don't do well. At home I don't do well, but at work I do very well.
You do well. You do well at home. You do.
See, Dad? He said I do well at home. Thank you.
You're doing very well.
Oh yeah, and then I was here for only 3 months, and then I got bonus too. Normally, for my job, they don't give you bonus the first year. But this job, he gave me bonus only 3 months.
Yeah.
So I told Dad I want to give to you, and I want to share with you, Paulina and Philip and Andrew. But he said for me to wait until New Year. Until Tết.
You could use it to get yourself something nice or something.
No, I wanted Rolex, but that's not enough.
A Rolex watch.
That's my dream.
So then when you were a kid, did you have like dreams of becoming something, I don't know, like a doctor or something, anything?
No, I don't have dream. I only want to have a family. I don't have a dream, Philip. My dream was, I guess, very simple. I want a family with like 2 to 4 kids. And with husband and wife, that we both have a stable job, that we stay home on Saturday and Sunday for the kid. That's why we don't do anymore. That's why even the dad, for one time he wanted to open a restaurant. I told him, no, I can't. I said, I want Because Philip, there's no point of having a money, but you cannot spend time with your kid. Because I see a lot of family already that they also say that they work for the kid, the money, but end up, you know what? The kid got lost, and then the into things, and by the time you realize that, you lost everyone already. So my dream is not about the job, but about the family. Yeah, I want a family from 2 to 4 kids with a house, and we both have a job, and stay home with the kid on the holidays and Saturday and Sunday. That's my dream. And yeah, it's pretty much. I'm very satisfied with my life. To be honest with you,
that's good.
I have
That
no
makes me
complaint.
happy.
Well, of course, your dad and I. Of course, dad and I have difference, right? And no such husband and wife have a perfect life, but I'm very happy and satisfied with my life.
Yeah, that's good. That's,
yeah.
Not a lot of people can say that. What was something you did not expect when you came here?
Well, to me, I think came to the state, it was a perfect life for everyone. That's all. I know it was hard to begin with because we are totally in a different country, different culture, different language. It's all different and hard, but it was perfect for Vietnamese people, Philip.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Like you said, it was like, was it something disappointing or something I didn't expected? Like I said, yes, everything was the way it just that we just happy here. Vietnamese people that we are happy, even myself, my family, we are happy, we are lucky, we are blessed to came to America. It's our real home, no matter what.
Okay, and then how do you think like having that refugee experience influence you as a person today?
Actually, we don't even want to think about it. Like I told you, it was hard. It was a very hard life. It was a very hard life. Remember, I told you we never feel safe until we got to the state. Even I was a little kid, Philip, and I still have those not good feeling about living in the refugee because you're just scared. You know what's gonna happen. What if you're gonna die there? What if you cannot? Because we live in the camp, Philip. That's a surround by fans and gate. We cannot go outside. So us, right, every day for the kid, we just wake up, we play with the friend around us, and we eat and we go to sleep. And the next day, we just live like that for 2 years. And then we also have church in there and we have school, but we only go to school for like 1 hour, 2 hours. That's how we live our life. There's nothing. We just don't know. We thought we're gonna live there. We're gonna die there.
So there's just a lot of things you didn't know, and you weren't sure if you were gonna ever change.
Very uncertainty, no future. You just live day by day. That's it.
Yeah. So do you still feel like you think that kind of similar way, where you're very you're focused on like security and just day by day still, even now?
No, right now?
Yeah, like do you
what do
feel
you mean?
like
I don't understand your
do you feel like you still have that same kind of like mindset where you have to live day by day?
No. We are no. Since I came to America, I don't feel that way.
Yeah. Did you ever miss home when you were like in school here?
Miss home in Vietnam?
Yeah.
Well, yes, when I was younger, Philip, when I just came, I do miss home because at that time, remember, I was still remember my friends, my home and everything. I did miss, but I think not that long, because I guess I'm lucky that I have my family here, Philip. For those one like your dad, they came without the family. Yes, they miss home. But for me, apparently we are lucky that all my families are here. So we miss our place, like where I live, where I came from with my little friends, but not for a long time. Because for me, it's more like I miss my mom. I think it's my mom because I was separate from her for like almost a year. So I miss her. Remember, I told you that we left first, we fled first, and then we met them at the camp. The most thing that I ever missed was my mom. And then after we met at the camp, then I don't miss much anymore. I just miss some time back then with my friend, but that's it. It's not like, oh, how much I miss. Like, you know how you miss your kid or you want this and that, but no, I don't have that feeling. The only thing I miss was my mom at that time. So even now, sometimes when I thought about being separate from my mom at that time, I still scared. Like I was away from my mom.
Any last things you want to say or share?
Well, for me, for myself, I'm very grateful that we got to came to America, and I have, I'm your dad, Mary, met your dad and Pauline and Philip, you, and I have Andrew. Basically, I'm not mature enough, but your dad is the one who he's very mature, and he taught me a lot in life. I learned a lot from him. But I know for the fact that for my personal life is that I don't think my life would be this great if I didn't meet your dad. And even though your dad and I have difference, I'm pretty sure that's to the point that sometimes we might break up or separate, but I know because I can't do that because of you and Paulina. You know why?
No.
Because you and Paulina, you lost your mom when you were young. And then I came to your life, you and Paulina. So I know if I leave you guys, then you guys don't help, because to you, I'm your mom already. So I know if your dad and I break up or divorce, you're gonna lose another mom. And of course, if your dad ever marry again, you can never find that love again from another woman. So that's why I cannot.
We have to try.
That's why I cannot leave you guys. That's it. Yeah, if it wasn't for you and Paulina, I don't think my life is complete. I know I'm not a good mom, Philip, or not a good wife, but I know I want to do my best.
No, that makes it good because you do your best.
I yell a lot. But then you know what? It's from my heart. I get mad at you guys, I yell at you guys, but it's just from my heart because I care.
Oh, that's from your lungs.
Yeah, we.
Okay, Philip. So you and you guys are very good kids.
And I think we, I'll speak for myself, but I think Paulina feels the same way too. That that you love us very much. And we love you too. So, yeah.
That's why I can, when people ask me, oh, is that a step kid? I told them, don't say my step kid. I get offended when people call you you and Paulina as my step kid. I don't like that. I always tell them, I say, don't say that to me. Yeah, I don't like when people tell me that. Yeah, so. But yeah, Philip, so yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we are happy that we are in America. That's all I know.
Yeah.
We're very grateful we're here. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks, Mommy, for taking the time to talk. I always.
Wow, I've been with you. I've been with you for how many years? This is the first time you talk to me that long.
Maybe. Well, I always, wondered about it, but I just never took the time to, ask you. But
But I think your dad story is more interesting than mine.
no,
Because mine was very simple and I was younger and family. But your dad, he was by himself.
yeah,
So his story is more critical, I think.
Just different, I think you said a lot of very interesting things that I didn't know and was, Oh, the one thing that I was like, I read about was the Vietnamese nail salons and how that became like such a big thing in California and with Vietnamese people.
Yeah.
There's this actor or actress who I think helped like 20 Vietnamese women or something in Northern California learn how to do nails, and then they started their own businesses, and then it just became big. And it makes me think of Bakhang because she has the nail shop.
Back jump too. Actually, I remember my aunt. Okay, Philip. The thing is, right? The Vietnamese people, right? Most of them, of course, like us, right? We were young. We go to school, right? So we learn English, and then we have a job. But with for example, Bắc Hằng, Bắc Cham, they came here after 18 years of age, right? They don't go. They don't get to go to school anymore, Philip. Number one, those people, how are they gonna? They have no money to go to school, so they have to go to work. And guess what, Philip? And then if you go to work in a company, you have to speak English as well, right? And then even though you speak, you still have to get very little pay, so you don't have enough. So the Vietnamese people, how they find out, like you said, maybe I don't know how the nails start out, but like you said, maybe it's from there. So you're doing nails, Philip, you don't have to speak English, right? You only have a very simple conversation. Oh, how are you? What do you want to do with your nail? Those are very simple that they can learn on a every day, right? So the Vietnamese people, yes, you know what? Actually, I think all the immigration, I think the Vietnamese people are the one who works the hardest, Philip. I'm not saying because I'm Vietnamese, but remember the Vietnamese people, we escaped from the communists. We came here with $0. And they work hard to bring, to make the money for the family. So they will do anything. So now was the easiest one that those women can learn to make money for their family. So that's why if you speak to those people, they don't speak English well, Philip. They only speak very simple. But you know what? But now, look at Bắc Hằng, Bắc Cham. They became rich, right? And then Mark's mom, all those people, they have money because they do nails. And that's how they raise their family. That's how they take care of the family. Everyone has the house. Even they don't speak English, so they just go to work, come home with their kid, and raise the family, cooking, all that. That's how that's how the nails came out to the Vietnamese people. And Philip, I did that before when I was in school. For my part-time job, I work for my aunts. It's not an easy job, Philip. Sometimes if you meet a easy customer, but there's certain customer they're very hard and mean.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mean customer at customer, Philip. But guess what? People just take it and do it for the money.
Yeah. So then, like Back Drum and Back Hang, or I guess in general, like, so the Vietnamese people, they saw doing nails as like a good way to raise.
Make a living. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
But yes, if you say that other immigration, Vietnamese is the one that works the hardest. Okay. For example, Philip, do you understand the Japanese, the Chinese, Korean people, right? They came here because they have money. They have money. They are rich. Only rich people came here. You know that?
They're not immigrants.
Yeah, because they have money. So they apply for a student or permit. Only people has money to come here.
difference is we are refugee. We escape. So we escape with nothing in our hand, right? But the newer generation that immigrate to the United States, they sell their property, they sell their home at their, and sometimes they just come over here because their mom and dad send them, because they are rich over there or something, to expand their connection so they can open more business. So that's a different. We are refugee. We escaped maybe up to like 1984, 85. We basically escaped from Vietnam with zero, nothing. And basically, me and my your mom, everybody, one set of clothes on our back.
Yeah.
So we are refugee. Yeah. So that's the big difference, So we start from zero,
Yeah. You had to work hard to to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it makes you think ông ngoại and ông ngoại, how they buy a house. They work day and night. They do anything. You know what they did, ông ngoại and ông ngoại did?
Yeah, what did they do?
Daytime, bà ngoại take care of people's kids, like 10 kids in the little house. And then at nighttime, you know what? She doesn't sleep. She go to the trash can, pick up the recycle and sell it.
Yeah, that's so. How long were they? So they came here, and then you guys all lived in that tiny apartment, and that's what Grandma and Grandpa were doing. They were just working to try to get a house for yourself.
Yeah, no, we live in an apartment for 1 month, and then we moved to a house with 2 rooms. Remember, 2 rooms with a lot of people. Yes, and we stayed there for like a year. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. We stayed there for 3 years at my uncle's house, the little house, for 3 years. So bà ngoại at that date we go to school, and then daytime bà ngoại take care of people's kids. Babysit, and then nighttime bà ngoại and ông ngoại go to get recycle from the trash bin to sell it. Cardboard and cans and paper. So then ông bà ngoại come. I remember every day they leave at 8 o'clock, right? Because that's when people shut down. And then they come home at 1 or 2 in the morning. And then they sleep about 2 to 5 or 6. So 6 o'clock, ông ngoại wake up to go sell those things that they picked up last night. And then bà ngoại get ready to take care of people's kids. That's how their life was. For 3 years. They did for 3 years, and then we got enough money, and then they bought the house.
Wow. So So what was Grandpa doing? Was he just selling what they both picked up, or was he also working or doing something else?
No, that's all he does. No, that's all he did.
Okay.
That's why I told you, bà ngoại is the one who always, even though we came here, bà ngoại is still the one who works hard. But ông ngoại never work hard. He's lazy. No, for real. Ông ngoại ông ngoại doesn't really actually, if you say, he really doesn't really, I think he only makes money when he was like a military nurse and a teacher, like for a couple of years for my mom. That's it. But after that, my mom had to do everything. Yeah. Yeah. It's always my mom.
What, like, did Grandma just like doing that, or she just
both?
Like, she just likes to like do something and to work, and
she likes to do something, and we need money. Both. You know, bà ngoại back then, her, you know, Yi Phương, right, style, she always do something, right?
Yi Phương?
Yeah, Yi Phương, she's always busy. You know what, Yi Phương and your dad are like similar. They always have to do something. They don't sit around the house like me, just watching TV or relax. But bà ngoại is like your dad type.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And Ngoại is like my type. So I
So
picked from him.
yeah. So grandma, when did she start doing the business stuff? Like, did she start doing that at a very young age, or?
You know what? I think after my mom, she did after she. No, I think her business. I think when when she had Bắc Hằng, because when she had Bắc Hằng, she's still home because my dad still was a military nurse. I think she didn't start the business until she had COVID. I think that's when she started doing the business.
And was that because she had to?
Yeah,
wanted to.
I don't know. I just know that when I don't know about that part. Yeah, maybe because she has to, because she ran a. I remember she ran a. Builder. Is that builder? The pool table.
Yeah.
She ran pool table and with another business at the same time. She was a tough woman.
I should learn some Vietnamese.
She was quite. She was. Oh, somebody there?
No, I was just saying I should learn some Vietnamese to interview grandma.
Oh, she's not well, and don't interview ông ngoại, okay?
Why?
Because there's nothing to learn. There's nothing to learn from him.
Okay, there has to be something, but.
Oh yeah, and you know what? I think at that time, when Bác Lãm when Bác Lãm was about 10 years old, he go to school and he helped ông ngoại too. Basically, after that in Vietnam, Philip, you go to school and you have to help your family as well, not just go to school. No.
Yeah.
As long as you can start in Vietnam, I think you have to work with your family or do things with your family when you were like 7 or 8 already.
Just because you had to, it was like to survive.
Yes. You go to school because in Vietnam, Philip, they have AM class and PM class, right? School. So the kid go to school from 8 to 11, I think, or 12, and then the second round is from 1 to 4. So then the first one from 8 to 11, you come home, and then you start helping your family. The older one watch the little one. And then they have to cook, they have to do things because nobody home watching them because the parent have to go to work to get the money. So it's not that easy life, like us here. So but I remember Bác Lãm, he has to work with my mom when he was 10 already after school.
Yeah. Is Bác Lãm, is he younger than is he like the 4th oldest?
He's the 5th. You're very close. Okay, Bác Chăm is the first. You know Bác Chăm, right? Christy mom. Bác Hằng is second. And you know Bác Nhung. And then cô Vi.
Yeah.
And then Bác Lãm number 5. I'm number 6. And then go down to chú Kiệt 7. Cô Quyên 8. You Phương 9. You Hoài number 10.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Was it ever like, did you have friends who had smaller families and you think like, wow, that must be nice or something?
No, actually, it's funny. I think the only person disappointed is cô Vi.
But for a big family?
No, she's this. Yeah, the only one that disappointed with the big family is cô Vi.
Why? She just.
I don't know. It's just she doesn't like to have a big family. But with all of us, we always blessed. We think it's a blessed. We have this big family. We enjoy it. Yes. The only one that doesn't like it disappoints cô Vi. That's it. Because you think that if my mom have a less kids, then our life would be better. But I don't believe in that. I just believe that we just have to make the best out of it. And we enjoy to have big family. Why do you think? You see, with the Vietnamese, right? A lot of people don't get along, but so far my family, yeah, we have problem here and there, but we are very well together. You saw us together.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like normal family problems, just that you have. Yeah, it makes it fun. When big holiday.
That's why, like I told you, even though I came from big family, that's why I love to have from 2 to 4 kids. I love like 4 kids. But your dad could not give me one more.
Three is a good number.
I like 4.
4.
Yeah, and then your little brother, he's so selfish. He doesn't want any.
That's not selfish. That's yeah.
No, he don't want to share.
I'm sure me and Paulina will, we'll have enough. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 of each. Philip, you need to have 2 of each, at least.
We'll see. We'll see who wants to.
Don't have one.
We'll see who wants to marry.
No, don't have one. Of course, Paulina, not you.
Yeah, I still gotta find a girlfriend, Mom.
Okay. So are you done with how's my interview? Good?
It's very good.
Okay.
Okay, I'll stop recording.